Hey everyone, welcome to the Captain Drone YouTube channel. My name is Steve, and in this episode I'm going to take a look at the brand new Master Airscrew props for the DJI Mini 3 Pro and the DJI Mini 4 Pro. So the newest, very brightly colored props from Master Airscrew are called Super Stealth props. And the reason they're called Super Stealth is because they're actually quieter than the last stealth props that were made for the DJI Mini 3 Pro. Now if you place these new props on your Mini 3 or your Mini 4, what are the benefits you're going to receive? Well, the first one would be a lower sound pitch. By lower sound pitch, that means less noisy, less annoying to the average person walking around while you're flying a drone, which is something we all need. Master Airscrew says you'll also get an improved flight time, a longer flight time. I have no idea if that's true because the differences are so minor. Obviously, you'll get brightly colored props because they all come in bright colors, except for the new ones. They actually have them in black. I put the black ones on the bottom here on the 4. And surprisingly, there is another difference between the Super Stealth and the previous stealth versions, but I will tell you that after you come back to me. Watch this first. Beautiful morning at my beach. You can see this water right here is frozen, but the water far out is not. A little bit of frozen water over there because it is pretty cold. It's -7 Celsius today. But I'm out here because it's early morning and nobody's around, and I have the beautiful DJI Mini Pro 4 over here, and it has the Master Airscrew props on it. I've got the yellow and the black, and I'm going to take it for a flight and just see if it flies as expected. All right, I've got my electric gloves on because my little fingers are cold, but let's fly this baby. Here we go. Going on up. Well, hovers nicely. I don't see any issues with it. The props aren't flying off in my face. There's a bit of a breeze out here today, so it will rock around a little bit. Seems to be pretty stable. Can it go under my leg? Well, I would think so. I will say the yellow props stand out nicely. The black props are like see-through. It's like I can't even see any props in the back, but I could definitely see the yellow ones. All right, let's whip this around and see if I notice any difference. I don't notice any difference. It seems to be smooth as ever. You can get it doing these really cool turns like this with the nose facing up. Looks good this way. Speed up, speed down. Let's put it in sport mode. And now let's go speed up. And stop it and come down. There we go. Looks okay. Forward, whip it around. Try not to chop my head off here. Try to get it to tight turns. There we go. This is in sport mode. Once again, seems to be A-OK. Doing its thing. Looks good. Okay, next thing to do is take it out filming. I'll put it in normal mode. Camera's on. Let's see how quiet it is. I'll see if I can find some birds and I'll try to sneak up to them. Can these birds hear me? Can these birds hear me? Coming right at you, birds. There, they finally heard me. All right, let's head out over the next section of ice. See if we see any birds out here. No jello noticed in the image. Everything seems very smooth. Flying over the ice. Let's get out of the sun. This is an area where a lot of people ice fish. Obviously no ice fishing going on at the moment. Everything seems a-okay. I'm not noticing any issues. No jello, nothing. And let's come back to me. Okay, we're going to try a quick noise test using the DJI Mini 4 Pro with the Master Airscrew props on board. So away out there is the Mini 4 Pro. You probably can't hear it because I'm talking through the microphone, my lapel microphone here. But this camera that's recording me has a big microphone on top and it picks up all the surrounding noise. I hardly use it because it's terrible. It picks up everything. If somebody sneezes 100 meters away, it will pick it up. It picks up all sound. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch to that microphone and we're going to see how long it takes before you can hear the Mini. So right now on my display it says the Mini is 20 meters away. So I'm going to switch to this microphone. All right, so now we're on that camera microphone. It should be pretty noisy. Can you hear the Mini? I'm going to stop talking. And now I'm going to keep bringing it closer. Now we're at 13 meters. Can you hear it? It's right there. Can you see it? It's at 6 meters away. Can you hear it? I'll be quiet. And I'll bring it even closer. There we go. It's right beside me here. Can you hear it? It's right here. I'm behind it. Okay, I'll be quiet now. Can you hear it? So what I'm getting at is it's very quiet with those props on. Now, I bet you're wondering what comes in the package if you buy these props. Let me tell you. First off, the props are available in 5 different colors: red, blue, electric, black, and orange. Inside each package, you'll receive a full set of props as well as a set of screws. The props are 100% compatible with the DJI Mini 3 Pro and the DJI Mini 4 Pro. You'll note that the original DJI Mini props are a little less flexible than the Master Airscrew props. In addition, you can see that the Master Airscrew Super Stealth props have a very different design than the original DJI Mini props. Okay, so you're back to me and you're probably still not convinced on the noise difference. So I did a little test indoors where I put the original DJI props on the Mini 4 Pro, flew it, did a sound check, and then did the same thing with the Super Stealth props, and well, here's the video. So as long as you're not tone deaf, you should have heard a difference in pitch between the original props and the new Super Stealth props. And that difference in pitch is what is considered annoying and not so annoying. So if you're out flying with the Super Stealth props, you will probably annoy less people. Now, if you take a look at the Master Airscrew website, they still sell the Stealth props as well as the brand new Super Stealth props. And the reason they do that is because of the following. These new ones are quieter than the previous generation. However, the previous generation allows you to corner better than the new generation. You probably can't see it here, but I can see a big difference in how the tips of the props are created. Let me bring this close and see if you can see it. Notice the brightly colored banana electric ones. Look at the tips and take a look at the previous generation tips. You'll see there's a difference. So my guess, I could be wrong, these ones may spin even slower than these ones. I also want to mention one thing very important that a lot of people don't realize about Master Airscrew is that the props are made in the USA. So they are not made overseas. They're made in the USA, designed in the USA, fabricated everything in the USA. So when you're buying these, you're buying an American product. Another thing I want to mention is that Master Airscrew sent me these props. They sent me 5 sets in the 5 different colors. So I have used the electric color and the black color on my Mini 4 Pro. So that leaves me with orange, blue, and red, and yes, I'm going to give them away. As well, I still have a set of the DJI Air 3 for the brand new DJI Air 3. I have a set of those props from Master Airscrew, stealth props. And I have red 3-bladed props for the DJI Avata that I've never opened. So none of these have been opened, and I'm going to give those away as well. So that makes 5 sets of props to give away. So 3 for the DJI Mini 3, Mini 4, 1 for the DJI Air 3, and 1 for the DJI Avata. To get these props, you have to send me an email to this email address right here. Do not send me an email to Captain Drone because I won't respond to it. It has to go to this email address. In that email, you have to answer 2 questions. They're very easy questions. It's just so that people aren't doing bot stuff, and next thing you know, I'm getting all these crazy bots trying to get free props. So you have to answer 2 questions. You'll see they're really easy, and then you have to leave me your name and mailing address. And most importantly, tell me which of these props you want, because I'm not a mind reader. And finally, you can only send me that email up to midnight of this date. See this date here? I will not accept entries after that date. And being one of the first to enter means you have a good chance that I'm going to randomly pick a name and it might be yours. I will email the winners to let them know their props are on the way, that I have everything, so that's pretty good. And for everybody else who doesn't win, then you're wondering, hey, I didn't get an email from Captain Drone, just look below this video in the video description and you will then see the names of the winners. All right, these props are very new new and you may not find them on the Master Airscrew website because I sell a lot of props, so I have links below this video that will take you directly to the super stealth props, and I'll put a link as well to the previous stealth props. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and I'll catch you in a future video with many more reviews. Until then, I say bye!